Yo, you already know who it is, man. I'm Baby Gas,
And I'm Mrs.Traphours.
and you listening to and watching Saying What You Want podcast. Yo, man, we are back, man. I'm Baby Gas,
And I'm Mrs.Traphours.
and you are tuned in to Saying What You Want podcast season 2.
Season 2.
We're here. We're here. First and foremost, it's a little internal applaud here for me and you. We
Yes.
done made it to season 2 over here, man, and also too, it's just exciting to get where we at right now, man. And it's for the people that is watching, you guys see we on the new microphones.
And they sound so good. Like, I can hear the difference.
I definitely feel like a real podcaster now,
The real podcaster.
a real podcaster. You know what I mean? Dope ass mic, man. Dope ass mic. And, the reason I even mention that is because just want to send a thank you to everybody that's been listening. Anybody that's been tuned in, anybody that's fucked with us from episode 1 to now.
Especially me, because I know I'm not the, most voicious. I'm pretty shy, but season 2 is going to be different, I promise.
I mean, what can you expect? It was your first type of run on camera. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, talking on camera at that, talking, it's a whole different thing. Um, I just think, without the people, we wouldn't be here at all.
Right.
Even myself, I got confidence on camera, I got confidence on the microphone, but I think without the people and, the way that the people respond and the way that they fuck with us, that's it's appreciated, man, and we thank y'all. Thank y'all for upgrading us. Thank y'all for fucking with us. We got a lot of new things on the way, man. And while we on the topic of talking about fucking with us, man, we just want to let you guys know we have joined Patreon.
Yes.
Right, so for everybody that's been wondering, you guys saw the past episodes that have gone viral, including the titty milk one. A lot of people were in my DMs like, "Yo, can I get this? Can I see the raw footage? Can I get it uncensored?" Obviously, we won't be uploading that video, but moving forward, anything that might not be appropriate for YouTube and anything like that,
Catch it on Patreon.
yeah, you gotta catch it on Patreon, man. It's a lot of exclusives on there too. It's not just the explicit videos. It's behind the scene
Right.
videos we're gonna upload. We're gonna be uploading more episodes that you won't catch on YouTube or anything like that, strictly on Patreon. So if you're a real saying what you want podcast supporter, Patreon is where you need to go, man. You could start become a member as low as $4.99.
Oh, wow.
$5 a month.
Okay.
Come fuck with us. You know what I mean? You're gonna see a lot of exclusive shit. Only for the real fans, man. The ones that's really out there supporting what we do. And then thank you. We will not get rid of the free version.
Of
We will
course.
continue to do all the things that we've been doing as is. It's just for the people that are real supporters. We're gonna give you guys a little extra, and for that you go to Patreon. So we'll put the link here and the instructions on how to find us on Patreon. Make sure you subscribe, man. Um, Also, we're almost at 10K followers on Instagram.
Oh my goodness, really? I
Yeah,
haven't
we're
checked
like
it
seven,
recently.
7,000 around there, but
What?
I say almost because just a couple of weeks ago we was at like 1,200, 2,000 or something
Right.
like that. That one clip went viral, took us there. So I think that we're pretty much almost there. We're more than halfway there.
Yeah.
So if you are a supporter but don't follow us on Instagram, man, do so now at Saying What You Want podcast. And let's get into it, man. Season 2.
Okay.
Now, season 2. Let's talk about a little bit about it. People are wondering, what are we going to expect season 2? What can we see that's different? Obviously, we're trying to upgrade not only image wise, sound wise, we're trying to up the quality, obviously, especially for our people that are really tuned in, listen to us at work, watch us at work. We want to make sure we're providing the best quality on every angle. So that's what we've been doing. Season 2, we are going to be bringing on more guests, and we
Mhm.
also going to be filming more consistently. I know 2022, we only gave you guys about 15 episodes in a year span. We apologize. Obviously, we had a lot of shit going on. But season 2, I'm ready for a lot of dope ass guests.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be wild. It's definitely going to be
Definitely
wild.
wild.
But we're always on some wild shit, man. That's the same what you want podcast. And we're definitely open to hear it from you guys, man. Let us know what you guys want to see. Let us know the things that you guys do like, the things that you guys don't like. something we should take away or add, we're open to any type of criticism, man.
Yeah, that for sure. I love when they give feedback like, oh, we want to hear more of this, or can you guys talk more about that? Or, girl, we did not like what you said the other day.
Yeah, not yeah.
Let me know.
Nah, for real. But other than that, man, before we do continue, we just want to say shout out to California Capital Bail Bonds.
Yes.
I can't stress you guys enough. I get a lot of DMs, a lot of messages, people asking for help as far as bailing out their loved ones. People always forget the information, but here it is again, California Capital Bail Bonds. Let them know that the Saying What You Want podcast sent you. And the number for that would be 916-849-BAIL. Once again, that's 916-849-BAIL. Let them know Saying What You Want podcast sent you. They'll make sure to take care of you, man. Don't leave your loved ones in jail if they got bail. Straight
Right.
up. So let's get it. You got a shot right there of some tequila.
Yes, I do.
And you can go ahead and take one as you please.
Oh,
Let me go ahead and toast to that.
toast.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that was a little warm.
That one got me started. Okay. Mine was cold.
Why is mine warm and yours cold?
Oh, you wanted yours cold?
Yeah.
Mm.
That would have been nice.
All right, look. Check it out. My chest on fire now.
So is mine.
So I'm ready. All right, so. Okay. You ready for this?
I'm ready. What are we starting with? What's going on?
We got questions from the viewers today. Lots of them.
Okay.
Lots of questions that
Are
people
they out of
have.
pocket? Because some of them be out of pocket.
I'll read one and we can go back and forth.
Okay.
All right, so this first one is I am dating someone who I'm really into at the moment, but my kids don't seem to like them. Is that a deal breaker for you guys? I'll let you start off with that one.
For me, it's a deal breaker. If my kids don't like you, this isn't gonna work.
Like we can't even fuck or nothing like that.
Oh yeah, we could do that. But if we're talking about like we were trying to like go to the next level, become a family, like if my kids don't fuck with you, I can't. I just can't
I
do
feel
it.
it. I definitely feel it. Now, why is that? Just for the people that might not be feeling the way that you feeling. Why do you feel like that's a deal breaker? I feel like plenty of us, you know what I mean? Maybe yourself, I think we spoke about this from experience, but, many of us have gone through that where our parents are with somebody that we don't really fuck with.
Mhm.
And they will, at least my mom did it once or twice. You know what I mean? I don't know about, maybe like you said, the whole next level. I don't know what next level means, but as far as like living with somebody, yeah, I think my mom had a nigga or two that done lived with us that we did not fuck with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I feel like living in the household, I can't. Like if my kids don't like you and like they're uncomfortable, I can't do it. I feel like the mother instinct comes in first, like my kids before anybody.
What have you like? Do you like for this viewer that's asking this question or this listener that's asking this question? Like, do you know your kids though? I feel
Yeah,
like
no, I
feel
do.
like some kids be crazy, bruh.
And I feel like if it's I don't know. I'm trying to think. Sorry.
What you
I
mean?
got thrown off. I like heard something and then like I was thinking like what does that sound? But anyways, I know my kids, but I feel like you also know like if your kids are one of those kids that just don't like anybody because they don't like nobody.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean, I feel like you definitely got to know your kids. Obviously your kids, especially, with kids depending the age, I feel like too, it really depends on the age because
Oh
if you
yeah.
get some kids that, is young and, still don't know different, they've never had somebody else in the picture, I could see how and why that would, automatically throw a kid off like, okay, this ain't it. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, I don't like this person because it's not the person that I know or that I'm used to. I
Right.
feel like younger kids, you got more of a chance with them. You gotta just break through like that first barrier. But I also feel like if they get to a certain age, maybe they're preteens, maybe they're like 10, 9, and they already like are good with vibes, and they're just like, I do not fuck with this person. I don't think there's no breaking no kid like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you can't make a kid that grown fuck with somebody that they don't fuck with. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the biggest part of it. So from my personal opinion, I would say that it's a deal breaker depending on the situation.
And I think the communication, like if your kids are able to talk to you, having them open up, like, well, why don't you like them?
Okay, so what if they just say like, nah, like I just don't. You know what I mean?
That's not a good enough reason though.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
But if it comes down to like I'm not comfortable around this person, or then okay, then no, we can't do it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So yeah, I guess to that listener, to that viewer, I would just say, you know, uh, take notes, peep game, watch your kids, let them, depending on what they're into, what type of shit they be on. Some kids be
Yeah.
crazy, and you gotta know your own kids. You gotta like put it on the front line. If you know your kids be out of pocket, you know what I mean. It's necessarily like up to you. You know what I mean? Like you're the one that's in a relationship. You're the one that gets to decide. Like my kid's just tripping. Like they'll get over it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Or some people may feel like I've actually this is actually pretty common. Some people may feel like, yeah, this is my life. You
Right.
about to be grown. You about to move out. You about to leave me by myself.
See, and I feel like age is a big thing too. We don't know how old these kids are that the viewer is asking. But yeah, that's reasonable too. If you have grown kids and they're like about to leave the nest, yeah, I feel like maybe we could wait for the kid to leave the nest before maybe you like move in or something. If they're leaving, then I feel like yeah, we can still make the relationship work.
Okay.
Cuz
Okay.
it's true, your parents deserve to be happy too and to be with somebody.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, shit. Like you said, it's all about if somebody's comfortable. Yeah, as
Mhm.
long as you comfortable. If you're not uncomfortable and you just like, I just don't like him. I don't like how he, some.
Right. If there's nothing major, you know what I mean? I feel like
And then it could go vice versa though. Like, if you are okay with your kids not liking this person and you still, continue being with this person or building with this person, it could be the other way around. That person might not want to deal with that shit.
right.
You know what I mean? They might not like. I ain't dealing with no badass kids that don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. Actually,
Mhm.
that's a lot. You know what I mean? Obviously, no kids is watching our podcast. You know what I mean? But sometimes these kids don't really know what they pushing away. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not necessarily for themselves, but for like you said, for their parents. But if you know your kids and you just know they bad, you know what I mean, and just they just trying to give you a hard time,
Mhm.
probably because this ain't their father. You know what I mean, and they just don't want to see nobody
Right.
else in the picture. Just give them some time. Try to put some effort in there. If it ain't working, it ain't working. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man.
Not only that, but if it's a relationship that you really want and the kids are old enough, shit, the other person can be like, "Why don't you like me, man? What's going on?"
Yeah, like,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
I feel like if it was me and it was like the other person's kids that didn't like me and I wanted something with this person, I think I would make that effort to be like, well, let me at least try to figure out like if we can build something or can you give me a chance? You know what I mean? Or what don't you like about me?
Yeah, I feel like just speaking from experience. You know what I mean? Like, I think me and my siblings, we can relate. Where you get like a little situation like that where somebody want to just chop it up with you, talk to you, and I don't think, nah, it just don't work that way. Sometimes it just don't click. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me, we was just like, fuck that nigga. That nigga's probably like, fuck them kids. You know what I mean? Like we
Dang.
ain't really, man. And I'm sure a lot of people in that situation, man. So, yeah, let's move on to the next one right here, though. It says like, how do you feel about friendships of the opposite sex? Are you okay with your partner having a friend of the opposite sex? Is that a deal breaker? So let's not go to the deal breaker right quick. Like
Okay.
just in the relationship, how do you feel about your partner having a friend of the opposite sex?
Mm, I don't know, cause like I feel like you had friends of the opposite sex that I'm friends with now that were actually like really cool.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Like, all right.
Like, well, like one friend you have is Pooja,
Okay.
and she's a friend that you like already had. She's known you for years. I don't know, Pooja. Maybe it was her energy or something, but like I love Pooja. I fuck with Pooja, and that was a friend of yours of the opposite sex.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't count though because at least in my opinion, Pooja's more like a friend, and for one, she's older than me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So even my younger days, she was always older than me. So it's like somebody that like I look up to. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I don't necessarily consider that type of friend. And like what I'm seeing here, I'm talking about like for example, like how me and you was friends when we were first friends. You know what I mean? Or like just certain situations where people might feel like they got a partner that they can necessarily, they got a partner that they could tap in with when they need an opinion on the other side.
Mhm.
Or, typically, this may happen, like you said, before you have a partner.
Right.
And then, the partner comes in the picture. And then usually it's like a keep this friend or get rid of this friend. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's look at a partner like that, like somebody maybe like a work friend or something. I don't work no 9 to 5, but just like a friend, like an associate, or maybe like a gym partner. Just something
Gym
like.
partner, I think not.
Yeah, okay, so you not fucking
No,
with it?
I'm not.
Why though?
No.
Explain yourself. Why?
Because no, that just don't. Mm-mm.
Nah,
No.
like why though? Why? Like tell me why because I'm gonna put you on blast in a second.
Put me on blast for what?
Because it's funny that here, like down the line, you're kind of like against the whole like, you know, friends of the opposite sex. But when we first met, you had all these type of friends that you felt like you wanted to keep, or you thought like you didn't see nothing wrong, like. You know what I mean? Like this my friend. You know what I mean? Me and him been friends since whoop de whoop, since middle school or since high school. Like it's just funny to see you now in this light to be like, nah, uh because last time I checked, that was me that had that type of energy. You know what I mean? So where did that come from? You know what I mean? Where's that energy now?
I don't know. Must be ever since we got married. What are you doing?
Oh no. Oh shit.
No.
Oh okay.
Let's not do that. He was trying to take his ring off.
I
For
was
those
just
that are just listening,
I was
he was
just
trying to take his ring off right now. He's got me so fucked
well
up.
shit. Nobody told me he was coming with all this extra shit. She talk about like it must have been ever since we got married. Like what the fuck? You ain't
I
tell
don't
me.
know. If you want to go work out with Pooja, I'm okay with that.
No,
But
no.
anybody other than that, nah, I'm not having it.
Nah. Okay, so anything other than that, I just might as well keep that shit on the low then, huh? Like that motherfucker not good like that? Nah.
Keep it on the
All
low.
right, next
What
question.
do you have that you're keeping on
Let
the
me
low? No,
see.
actually let's discuss this. Do you have any other friends that I don't know about that are girls that you be talking to?
In what sense?
What do you mean in period?
Period. I mean, shit. I don't think not necessarily like no friends that you don't know about. You know what I mean? Maybe friends you weren't looking for. You know what I mean? Like,
And who wasn't I looking for?
I mean, shit. There's plenty of ways you don't look.
How many are you talking to?
Like a 5 piece. You
Of
know, a 5 piece. But that's only because. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Ay, okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
the reason behind all this is, you got your crazy moments and you got your little like ups and downs. You know what I mean? So there's certain situations where I'm just like,
So you have more girlfriends that you be talking to, and what do you link up with them?
nah, I haven't had the chance lately. My schedule's all
Lately?
fucked. It's all,
So you have.
huh? I mean, shit, like in
Be
the in
honest.
the past, you feel me? Like
What's in the past?
this mic sounds tight.
What's in the past?
Like past tense, like before today type thing. You know what I mean?
I'm not liking where this is going.
I mean, this wasn't for you to like. I mean, we weren't even supposed to get this deep into the conversation. So,
We're going to save this for another episode, you guys, because I'm not done with this conversation.
nah, you done. It stays here.
No, I'm
All
not.
right, look, let's see. Okay, for sure. Before we continue, though, before we get into all the shit talking, because I can feel it coming. Um, Youngsters Clothing, man. Shout out to Youngsters Clothing.
Yes.
Why? Because of the dope ass merch that we're wearing right now. As you can see, they blessed me with. I like this hoodie because this describes me perfectly. One of the original road runners around here. Nobody beat up the road like me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this hoodie right here was fire.
It's super dope.
Road runner, chicken chasing. Road runner, chicken chasing. You know what I mean? And then I see you got dripped over there.
Oh,
with a
I love
cool-
mine. So for those listening, it's a burgundy like sweat outfit, top and bottom, which I wasn't expecting. So quick little story time. I opened up the package, and this hoodie is really nice. It says "Forever Young" on it, cause I'm gonna be forever young.
Yeah, you old as hell.
All I thought about was that song, "Forever Young." You know,
Nah, what song is that?
the "I'ma be forever young." No, okay.
Nah, sing it again.
Anyway, no, I'm not gonna sing it again. Anyway, so I saw the hoodie. I thought it was super dope, and then I was like worried, like, oh my god, what bottoms am I gonna wear with this? I bust the package open, and it was top and bottoms,
Shh. Mine was just top.
and it's in
Youngsters Clothing, man. We
it's
gotta talk about
embroidery
this.
too. Mine is it's embroidery, and it has it
Nah,
on. The
yours
pants,
looks really
too.
good though. Bullshit to the side, it looks
And
really
the
good.
hoodie is super comfortable. The inside has like this fuzzy stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it, like the viewers that are watching the video, but it's super
Oh, this is
fuzzy.
your fucking neck.
Oh. Well, it's fuzzy on the inside. I love it. You can sleep in this sweater. Just saying.
Okay. Well, shit. Look, my shit is hard. Like I said, it relates with what I'm on. The Forever Young. I actually like the concept though of the Forever Young. No matter how old you get, man, you live like you want to live. You know what I mean? Some of us are barely living our childhood, low key. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So shout out to the Forever Young, man. Shout out to Youngsters Clothing. We'll make sure we put their Instagram, their website right here on the screen, man, so you guys can visit. Tell them that we sent you, man. Grab yourself a little something.
And for the ladies, the bottoms of the sweats will make your booty look really nice because I was staring at mine in the mirror before I came down.
Oh, shit. I need to see what that shit do right there.
Had to throw
Now,
that out there.
How do you feel in that shit, though? You still feel old as fuck? Or, like, you feel a little young, like Forever Young?
Why would I feel old as fuck?
I mean, you know, you always complaining around here. Then you say you had like a little gray hair you found recently. No,
Really?
that wasn't for the.
You're gonna no, that wasn't for the camera for us to be talking about. Well, while we're fucking talking about it, since he put me on blast, yes, I found one gray hair. Okay.
Damn, like you ain't got these new mics, baby. This ain't the old mics. You feel me? You ain't got to speak into like that. You know what I mean? We ain't doing.
Anyways, yes, I'm forever young, and I feel good in my forever young sweat outfit.
Nah, you look good. You look good for sure.
Whatever.
I'm
Next
just-
question.
That wasn't a question. That was us sharing out our people, man.
I know, and I was
Youngsters
saying.
Clothing, man. Youngsters Clothing. Y'all make sure y'all follow them once again. We'll make sure y'all get all the info that you need to tap in with that.
Yes.
Take a shot. Take another shot.
I already took one, but I'll take
That was
another.
This one's for you. This one don't include me, but
Okay.
take that shit right there. While she's taking that shot, man, you know we're gonna go ahead and. Whoa, y'all got some fucking crazy shit on here.
And I think I added a question too, didn't I? I had a viewer ask me something.
Yeah, you got some shit on here. So before we get into that, hold on. Let's say story time. Talk about one of the dopest experiences you guys share together. You go first. What do you feel like is some dope that we've both got to experience?
Man, I would say that the Hawaii trip for my birthday when we got to go see like 5 different waterfalls and we got to swim in one.
Okay.
That was dope.
Okay.
I really enjoyed that hike.
So like a scenery thing. That's like
Yeah.
one of the dope experience with you, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like to me it was one of our like shroom trips.
Which one?
I don't recall exactly which one. You know, we had a lot of them, and they were all a blast. But there was this specific one where we're just shrooming, and we just kind of like, I feel like that's one of the things that we experienced together was off the shrooms. We were able to like really experience each other.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Not to sound all fucking crazy and deep and shit. You know what I mean? But off the shrooms, it get like that.
Yeah, I know
And
it gets deep.
and like just a quick story time on that. Like we were shrooming. I was in my own world. You was in your own world. You know what I mean? But somehow we was kind of connected, and I ended up coming across a song that stuck with me till this day. Matter of
Mm.
fact,
Didn't I
uh,
show you the page of where it came from?
I don't know. Yeah, I think you did. You showed me a page. I went onto the page. I was scrolling down. I happened to be in the bathroom, fucking stuck off fucking shrooms, and I heard this fucking song, and it was just everything at that moment. And we actually danced to that song at our wedding. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it was just
Oh, that was beautiful.
can I like finish my story? You know
Okay,
what I mean?
sorry. I was just like reminiscing.
It was actually a pretty good day, but nah, I feel like that time. There's a lot of things that happened in that time that like still resonate with me. You know what I mean? Still like never leave my mind, including that record. You know what I mean? And a
Mhm.
few others. You know what I mean? So
Let them know what record that was.
no, not at all.
Oh.
I appreciate the attempt though. But some music just can't be shared. You know what I mean? Get watered down, and get overplayed. It's not one of them songs that I want to hear everywhere I turn. It's just something.
Mm.
It was like one of them hidden gems that I'm glad I came across it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that was for me. That was one of the dopest experiences, man. If you have not tried that with your partner, or tried it by yourself, we'll get into that in the future episode that I got coming up with you guys to talk about some psychedelics and shit. You know what I mean? Because
Mm.
a couple people probably looking at us like, "What the fuck? Y'all was shrooming together?"
I know.
Yeah, we did.
It was dope though,
We
you
did.
guys. It
We
was dope.
did. I had her off the fucking shrooms. All right, so check it out. You got the first listener question right there. That somebody this
Ooh.
shit is out of pocket, bruh.
Let
Y'all
me
be asking some
see.
fucking out of pocket shit
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
at the bottom of the screen, bottom of the page.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got it. So, do you kiss a girl after she gives you head?
Man, no. Now, have I? I'm gonna have to say I have. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now,
And was it bad? Was it horrible?
it was my girl, it was my wife. You know what I mean? But it's not something that I just don't choose to do it. Nah, it's kind of weird.
Why is it
You
weird?
know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Just it ain't. When you think about it, I guess. You know what I mean? Like I said, to me, it's not like I do it every time. The reason being why. Let me get a little into detail. This is saying what you want. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I'm the type of person to get head like when I'm done. You know what I mean? Like once once you got your issue, once you done, and I'm ready to be done. You know what I mean? It kind of just got my whole life sucked out of me, and then it kind of turns into like you getting up, going
But
to.
what bothers you about it?
I
Like
mean,
it's your dick.
yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily like that. It bothers me about it, but it's just like I know I'm clean. That's why I ain't had no problem doing it in the past. But
I
you
know,
know,
but you're like, I'd rather not. Why not? Why
I'd
would you
rather
rather
not.
not?
Like, chill the fuck out. You was just
Well,
got.
this is saying what you want.
You,
I want to know. Why
no,
would
no, I'm
you
saying
not?
like at the
Oh.
time I'm thinking like chill the fuck out. You feel me? Don't be trying to kiss me and shit. You know what I mean? Like you just gave me this fucking gok 5,000, and now you want to be up here kissing. Like, nah, we ain't doing that.
I feel
Hey,
like I kiss you after you give me head.
hey,
I'll
but
fucking tongue you down. I don't give a
see,
fuck.
that's you though. I don't know, man. I guess I'm learning. You know what I mean? As of right now, it just don't sit right with me as far as like the whole like tonguing down. But I don't have that problem though. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
that's not a thing for me. I don't got that problem. You don't just sit there trying to kiss on me and shit after that. You know what I mean? You'll go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, whatever, you know what I mean? Call it a night. Like I don't have that issue. Now, in the situations that I have had that, occur, maybe like we come home from a party, we all fucking turned up, you know what I mean? Nigga getting some hair right here, getting some hair right there, and then we still fucking in the midst of all the shit. Like, it happens, you know what I mean? Unexpectedly, you know what I
Uh
mean?
huh.
But other than that, nah, I ain't got no problem with that shit.
I don't see anything wrong with that, to be
My
honest.
shit clean. My shit tastes like pineapples. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I don't know about pineapples.
I mean, you know, pineapples and hot Cheetos from time to time. You know what I mean?
It'd be spicy.
Man, you know them them hot Cheetos and shit. Oh, you fucking sending dishes to me right now?
No, I'm not. It was the shot. Sorry.
Nah, you better. I'll roast the shit out of your ass. You
Why?
on here? I'll talk my little shit. You
What
feel
you
me? I'm
gonna
like,
talk shit
she tastes
about?
like pennies.
Pennies? Pennies? No.
Like copper.
No.
No?
Because after
me
you
fuck
eat
that
me
up.
out and I kiss you, I taste it, and my shit does not taste like fucking pennies.
Man, shit. Don't be trying to pull no fast one on me, nigga.
You're trying to pull a fast one on me.
I got clipped.
Having people think that I fucking taste like pennies. That's fucked up. I don't taste like pennies.
Hey. Like I said, I taste like pineapples. Pineapples and hot Cheetos from time to time. You know?
More like fucking hot Cheetos.
Nah. Well, yeah, a little bit more on the hot Cheeto side. Probably about like 70% hot Cheetos, 30% pineapple. You know what I mean? But it's better than 100% pennies.
I don't taste like babe.
Hey, what?
Put that on your mom. I taste like pennies.
You really gonna do this? Put that on my
Yes,
mom?
yes, I'm doing it.
Nah, I'm not gonna put that shit on my mom,
Exactly,
man.
because I don't taste like pennies.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't put it on my mom's name like that.
Yes, he does.
No, I don't, bruh. I'm not gonna sit here put nothing on my mom. You feel me? She gonna
Whatever.
nah. But anyways, what the fuck be wrong with y'all asking these questions, bruh? Like, where the fuck did this question come from?
I don't
Whoa,
know,
hold
but
on.
that's a good
So
question.
going back to the question though, so just to make this shit clear,
Mhm.
the question was, do you kiss a girl after she gives you head?
Mhm.
A girl, no. You feel me? If we got a unicorn and we both fucking with a female, you know what I mean, and she just got done giving me head or whatever, no. It's not happening. Never has. Never will.
Okay,
Just-
but if it's like your partner,
That's my wife, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't just no regular, you know what I mean? Now, if it was just, like I said, we was just having fun, we got a little third, guest on here type shit, it ain't happening. Not at all. Matter of fact, I think that's one thing that's, kind of bad about me. I'm not really into the whole, like, kissing in general, you know what I mean? With,
Right.
like, complete, like, strangers and shit, you know what I mean? I might dodge it. I might fucking bite on your neck, kiss on your neck or something, but the whole, like, lip to lip, nah.
no, I feel that.
Especially because I know you about to eat this shit up. You feel me? For real. And you gonna watch. Oh, that's a liquor talking right there.
Okay, even though I like to watch, but okay.
Let's run the next question right there.
Mm, mm.
Oh, is that for me? Let me see.
Why y'all ask stuff like this? Oh my gosh.
I say,
I'm gonna let him read it.
how do you feel? Oh no, Mrs.Traphours. Have you ever lied to Gas and why? You ever lied to me? Be real, bro. This ain't what you want, man.
I did.
What? Hey,
I don't want to talk about it.
nah. They said and why. We need to hear it. Why'd you lie to me? What you lie to me about?
Okay, so, oh my God.
Ah, bitch, you cheated.
No.
Oh,
The fuck?
oh, no.
Never that.
Oh, shit. Okay, I got
Don't
you.
ever.
I got you fucked up.
No, you got me all the way fucked up.
All right, come on.
Okay. So remember that time that you couldn't figure out where that scrape came from on the tire on the car?
What you mean? Like that? It was on the actual tire or like the rim?
Okay, it was the rim.
Recently?
No, this didn't happen recently, but there was like this scratch on the rim that you could not figure out. You were like, what the fuck? Like, where did this come from? And I was looking like, I don't know.
On the new shit, bruh? On the foreign? Mom, I'm about to fuck you
I
up, bruh.
scraped the shit out of it in a McDonald's drive-thru.
Your fat ass was at a McDonald's. That's what your fat ass get.
It was the left front tire. I guess I got like a little too close to like I was trying to get closer to the little speaker thing.
Oh my God, bruh. That is crazy.
And I let you believe that it was you.
What made you think? Well, why'd you? First of all, I never believed that it was me. You know what I mean? But why? Why you feel like you? That's the next question on here. Why do you feel like you gotta lie,
I didn't want to get my driving privileges taken away.
bruh? What does that change right now? You are gonna get your fucking privileges.
No, please, no.
Thinking about that.
Don't
shit.
do me like that.
Damn, bruh. That's fucked.
It was an accident. I learned my lesson.
Nah, that's fucked.
I
up.
now know like how close and not close to be.
Nah, that's fucked up.
It was an accident. Accidents happen.
Nah, so check this out though. Just to get a little deep with that. Do you feel like you feel like some things are better off unheard of or unseen?
Wait, what?
Like, when it comes to lying, you lie to your partner. Do you feel like the reason that you lie to your partner is because some things are just better off not said, or some things are better off just not seen? You know what I mean? Like, do you lie for your partner's own good? Do you lie for your own good? Is it a fucking...
Well, in that situation, I lied for my own good.
Now, how do you feel about that in general, though? Because, I mean, that seems like you already would be down with lying to your partner for their own good.
No, don't make me sound like that.
No, what you mean? That's exactly
No.
that's what the fuck you are.
No, I'm not. Stop.
No, that's what you are. Like, you know what I mean? You feel it. I mean, I feel like it's kind of you in a nutshell right there. You know what I mean? Like, you feel like you gotta lie to your partner.
I just didn't want my driving privileges taken away.
But you're not answering the
Sorry.
question though.
What?
The question
Okay.
is, do you feel like some shit is fucking better off unseen or unheard of? So do you feel like, for example, if you know there's something that's going to piss your partner off or even yourself, if you know you're going to see some shit that piss you off, do you rather not see it or do you need to see it?
I guess maybe.
Because some people out there be like, nah, don't fucking tell me. Because if you tell me, I'm not going to get over that shit. And there's some people that are like, nah, I fucking got to know.
I feel like it depends, but I feel like some things are better like left unsaid or unseen.
Wow. You ain't shit. Yeah. We'll talk off camera on this. We have and shit.
Oh no.
Nigga ain't gonna be rocking around wearing no fucking ring with no fucking liar.
I'm
You're
not a
fucking
liar. We don't even know like what things is being lied about though
Nah,
that
man.
are better left
Nah, that's cool.
unheard of or
Cool. Don't even
unseen.
trip. I'm gonna make sure you don't hear the last of it.
Whatever.
For real.
All I know is you're gonna keep that ring on.
I'm gonna take this motherfucker off right after this show. Shit.
No, he's not.
All right, look. How do you guys feel about the talking stage? Is there boundaries in the talking stage?
What do you mean boundaries?
Like, nigga, damn well you shouldn't be out there doing that because we've been fucking around.
If we're talking and there was no conversation like about we're exclusive or we're only talking to each other, there's no boundaries in the talking stage, nigga. We're just talking.
You're a fucking thought.
What?
You're a fucking thought. I'm fucking done with this. I could damn near take off my goddamn headphones right now.
Hell no. If we're just talking,
What?
what boundaries did you know? Like I said,
Like,
there
if we
has
already
to be,
fucking and shit?
No.
What? I thought it was good like that.
No, you said talking.
Yeah, that's what talking mean.
Yeah, well, if we're just talking,
Like, if we're just talking, we already fucked around. We've been fucking around. We just haven't made it official.
exactly, make it official so I know that it's official. Otherwise, we're just talking.
Damn. Nah, this ain't it. I can't believe you.
Communication, baby, communication. If you want this and you want to exclusively say that.
Nah, that's crazy, bruh.
How?
That way got me fucked up.
How do I have you fucked up? Because I know when we were just talking, I wasn't fucking, you weren't exclusive to me, nigga.
I was
So,
loyal like a motherfucker. I'm a loyal man.
no, you weren't.
Yeah.
No, You weren't.
Baby, I ain't never exclusive. Nigga like me can't ever be exclusive. You feel me? I'm one out of one. Everybody want a little bit. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Don't let the ring fool you. You know what I mean?
Don't let the niceness fool you.
Nah, I just fucking with
Because
you, baby.
try me and you got something coming.
Hey, nah, I just fucking with you, baby. You know I love you like a motherfucker, though. You know what I mean? And
Don't play with me.
there is boundaries. I feel like, you know what I mean. When you in the talking stage, for sure.
What
There's-
kind of
There's
boundaries?
boundaries. You forget what you did when we was at the studio and you used to come through and try to introduce yourself on purpose to people. Like, you know what I mean, trying to fuck up my riz. You know what I mean, because of your insecurities.
My insecurities, or I'm letting it be known. You could try it if you want to, but I'm right here, so.
Yeah, but that wasn't stopping none. That wasn't stopping none. You know what I mean? She comes into a studio one day. Some bitch.
We've already talked about this on the show before.
Yeah, but still, she comes into the studio one day. You know what I mean? There's some bitches in there. She feels pressed, so she gotta
Never pressed.
silk pressed,
Never pressed.
silk pressed,
Never pressed.
silk pressed.
No.
That shit was more pressed than your weave. You was more pressed than your own weave. You feel me?
I did have weave at that time.
You did. I remember. Hey, funny story. Quick story time. Remember that one time I don't know. It was just a random ass late night. We was fucking after the club. You know what I mean? We in the studio and shit. I'm going all crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Somehow I rub like my hand on your head, and it's the first fucking time that I've ever felt some fucking clipping, sew in, or whatever the fuck it
I
was.
think it was clip-ins.
Bruh, you had this fat ass lump in the back of your head. That shit always turned me off a little bit. I ain't even gonna cap. What the fuck is this?
That was better left unsaid.
Nah, that was.
I did not want to hear that. Thanks.
No, your shit was falling out. Tracks was falling out.
Yeah, if it was by the end of the fucking night.
Whoever your hairstylist was at the time, man. I'm glad you got who you got now.
I got mulatto now. Mulatto hair.
Shout out Mulatto. Shout out Mulatto.
She's got my real hair looking nice.
Hey, but real shit though. I mean, what's our time right there? We got enough time.
It says 43 minutes.
All right, 43 minutes. All right, so check it out. I want to just bring a couple off topics. You know what I mean? A couple of things that I wanted to share with the people. So I had in my messages recently. You know what I mean? And I've been getting this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got people in my messages that feel like for some reason people feel like we got like an opening roster or like a registration camp.
What do you
Is that
mean?
they be hitting me up like, hey, what do you and your wifey look for in a partner? You know what I mean? How can I get in? I fuck with both of y'all. She's hella fine. You know what I mean? First and foremost, they be in my DM for you.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, right.
hit her up.
Saying that.
I ain't gotta pump your ass up, nigga. I don't get paid enough for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you straight up what it is. They in my DMs all the time. Like, what's up with wifey? She hella fine. Wanna eat a pussy? All the crazy shit. And that crazy for real. I be opening these motherfuckers up like, oh, what the fuck on?
You ain't never told me about these messages.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, the bitches that be said them be fried like a motherfucker.
What do you mean by fried?
Chicken head ass, like a little onion.
Not chicken head.
Little onion heads, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
little
yeah,
onion head.
Yeah, I ain't fucking around. I know that's your type of type, you know what I mean? But I be having a
Definitely not.
Ooh, you chill, you drinking to get drunk
My type
over
is
there,
always
huh?
taken.
Your type's always taken. You gotta take them, babe. For real, you gotta
They're
take.
always either married, in a relationship.
We ain't never had no married bitches.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, so how's that? How does that stop you?
Well, because I don't want to be a home wrecker. I don't want to
Nah.
like.
I ain't here to wreck your home. I'm here to help your home. You know what I mean? You know, all
But
you,
it could wreck their home if their fucking partner ain't cool with it.
I mean, he ain't got to be cool with it, but he gonna see an improvement.
But anyways, he said they asked, "What do we look for?"
Yeah, what do we look for? So I'm just kind of curious as to what the fuck they be thinking. They be thinking like we just got like an opening roster right here that they could just sign up and shit. You know what
Yeah, I don't. I like when things just happen organically. I don't like sit there and like you said, like we have a roster and we like pick through the girls. Like I'm an in person kind of person.
How the fuck somebody gonna get in person with you?
I mean, shit, you're gonna have to catch me at a meet and greet, at an event, at a show. I mean,
At a
I don't
meet and
know.
greet?
Like your meet and
Uh,
greet,
sh-
not my meet and greet,
damn,
okay?
damn. Why you
I'm
gotta be
talking
screaming,
about
bruh?
yours.
Chill, like.
Oh,
You know what I
sorry.
mean? You gotta be screaming like that. We got these new mics and shit. Like I said, we not doing bad no more. You gotta tone it down a little bit. Nah, but for real, like at a meet and greet, that's kind of crazy right there. We like way working and shit.
Well, I mean,
But
that's the
I
only
guess you
times I've
saying.
come
I guess
out.
you are. I guess you are saying. But I feel like that just leads to a lot of bullshit though.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? I'd rather catch like see you're like you say you're like an in person. You know what I mean? I'm more like a DM type of person.
See, I can't. I feel like I can't, like, cause I get DMs, but I feel like I don't know. You don't I just yeah. My attention isn't there through DMs. Like I'm a real in person kind of
I just
person.
I feel like some people in person are weird as fuck. So I feel like I could catch on to the weird shit through text message. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Through like a
okay.
DM, I could kind of already see what type of time you on. You know what I mean? I ain't got to go through that whole like fucking catfish or speed dating of trying to get to know you over. You know what I mean? Because hey, maybe I am at a meet and greet or whatever place you catch me. I mean, it's happened before. You know what I mean? Knocked some at a meet and greet before. It was lovely. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? But I feel like that's just not the place. You know what I mean? Like it is the place in the sense of like shoot your shot. But then at the same
I
time,
guess
I'd rather you be
maybe
in the DM and me like peep through your pictures. Already get kind of like an idea, kind of like a dating app. You see the picture, you see if it's a match or not. You see where they from. You see a little bio about them.
I guess maybe it's a combination. Maybe if it was like through the DMs and then like they popped up on us at a meet and greet, or like if we were in their city or something like that. I don't know. I'm like an in person, like, cause like I said, I get DMs and I don't know. I'm just like,
So if somebody comes up to you at a meet and greet, like, "What's up, Mrs.Traphours? You hella cute, you hella fine." Just wondering, like, what? Like, can we talk? Can I put you to the side? You know what I mean?
I feel like, see,
how do
I
you
feel
know?
like
How do you know somebody's trying to talk to you like on a respectful note, like as a fan? And then how do you know if somebody's trying to like really get at you? Get at you?
I honestly don't. Like with me, you're gonna have to be blunt. Like we talking as friends, cause I don't ever just like to assume like, ooh, she's flirting with me. Cause us girls, like, we hype each other up all the time. Like, ooh, you're gorgeous, but that doesn't mean that like I want you just because I think you're gorgeous.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So like with me, you gotta be like blunt. Otherwise, I'm really not gonna know.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
gonna think you're
and
just
it
being
take a
nice.
specific type of person to be blunt like that. You know what
And
I mean?
see, and I'm shy. So I need the other person to be like
Unless you take
aggressive.
some shots, you be good.
No,
But
not
I
talking
mean,
wise. Like,
I think that nah, you got a good point though. You know what I mean? You know that's it for y'all, man. For the viewers that be in my DMs asking how can one get y'all attention? Um, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeding off of you.
see, and I think right now, like, I mean, like, I'm not looking for it. See, once again, I'm like an in person, like, it's a vibe thing for me. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I feel you on the in person only because like that's all it should be. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got the time of day to text you. I ain't got the time of day to entertain you through the phone, FaceTime you, none of that. You know what I mean? I
hmm
feel like I'm more of a one night fucking stand nowadays. You know what I mean? Like we meet somebody somewhere, get to vibing, probably go out to eat or hit the club. You know what I
hmm
mean? And then that can turn into some that whole like fucking FaceTiming and shit like that. That shit's fucking played out. We had that shit a few times. I just genuinely hate when I'm getting a FaceTime call. What the fuck does this person want? You know what I mean? So I feel
well,
you on that end, but I also feel like the DMs too. Like I said, they player. I mean, the DMs be rolling.
I guess I would rather the in person first and then DM me. I don't know. No?
Nah, if I met you in
Really?
person already, you got my direct line for sure.
Oh, well, if I gave it out, but if I'm still not comfortable to give out my direct line, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
DM.
yeah. I guess I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, there you have it. I mean, shit, the fucking step to step guide to fucking getting Mrs. Trap Hours, or is at
Yeah,
least.
me versus you. I'm like a in person. Like you, they might be able to like DM you, but like for me,
Well, I mean the DMs. That's what I'm saying. The DMs is hella funny because social media is hella funny to me.
it go
It
down in the
it's
DMs.
just
What song
not.
was that? That's a song.
I don't know, but it's just not. The DMs is just. It's just a place to like see what it do, and then like in person. You know what I mean? It's just another excuse to be like, hey, I got you on my Instagram, huh?
See, I feel like you could be blunt through the DMs, but to
You
really
can be
get my
blunt,
attention, it's still gonna
like
have
send
to
a
be in
message and
person.
just not know if you went too far or not, and you kind of get the respond rather than the awkward ass response in person.
No, like I won't give you like an awkward response, but like I don't know if you're like really trying to fuck with me, like I'm gonna have to see you in person. Like it's just not gonna work through the DMs.
Nah, I mean I feel it. I feel it. I'm just saying like I've came across like some people in the DMs and then we might see them in person, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
just an easier approach. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, but
not.
with these days, I don't be knowing with these girls sometimes. I be having straight girls that are curious, trying to fuck with me. I'm just like, I don't know.
I mean shit. I mean I don't give a fuck about none of that. You can become curious over here. I honestly I like we enjoy that shit though. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with the fair share of, women out there that already know that they like the whole throuple thing. They like being a
Hmm.
unicorn. But then I also feel like, I got a lot of free game to give. Let me put you on game if you ain't never did this before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, we've done it before, no problem. You know what I mean? Shit. I was that person at some point. You know what I mean? Nigga was just curious too at some point. You know what I mean? Then your ass came along, try to turn shit upside down.
You liked it.
I did that shit, but you see what I'm saying though. You start something, you create something, and here I am. I'm the fucking Frankenstein of the situation. You know what I mean? Fucking. But I think that the reason that if I find it so funny that people be in our DMs, that be in my DMs about this though, is because why not just go to Mrs. Trap Hours DM?
Am I not approachable? Like, do I give
That's
off that?
exactly what I'm saying.
Do I give off that vibe?
Yeah, you ever see?
Like in a bad way?
You ever
Like,
seen your face in public?
I'm sure I have a bitch face, but I swear, like, that is just my face. Like,
People say you look unapproachable.
if I don't have a reason to smile, like, I'm not gonna smile. Like, I'm just like observing or something. Like, so I might have like a face that looks
She
like,
like the
oh,
next Wednesday. You'll be lucky if you see.
love that show.
You'll be
Check it out, you
lucky.
guys.
You'll be lucky if you get a little grin out of her.
I smile
Yeah,
when people start talking to me. It changes immediately, but
Yeah, but like you said, you gotta like come across that one person that just be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because besides that, like,
you just gotta talk to me.
why hop in my DMs? It be funny though, cause I just be.
That's because you're the more flirtatious one, probably. That's why.
Yeah, that's cool. That's true. But you flirting with me talking about Mrs. Trap Hours. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I might be tripping.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not letting y'all. I'm not telling y'all.
But I'm flattered that you guys
Don't
are
come in my
talking
DMs.
about
But
me.
let me see before we get out of here, man. Because the main thing about this episode was just to let you guys know what to expect in season 2. Give you guys a big thanks for fucking with us, man, getting us this far. We seen the stats of 2022, and it was dope. A lot of dope shit. Our next episode that you guys will see will be a special guest, dope ass special
Ooh,
guest.
special gift.
Another question talking about special guests though before we go, because the audience be hecka funny. Um, People keep. I've got my DM numerous times. People keep referring us to like a Adam 22 and his wife, whatever, Lena the Plug. Right. They
Okay.
got the they
Which
got
they're amazing. I love their podcast.
yeah,
that
they got some
have.
dope shit. You be watching it? You be watching them fuck bitches and shit?
No, I don't. But
Oh,
I
okay.
hear about it.
Oh, okay. Cause they keep comparing us like, I get it all the time, like do you guys ever try to like get at your guest?
No.
What's the possibility of one of your guests, turning into something else? Right? People say work is work, business is business.
Right.
But, you're not employees. You know, you're not co-workers.
I mean, I haven't had that happen. Like, I approach, like, when we have guests, I approach it with, like, full professionalism.
Facts.
Like, I don't ever try. If there was ever, like, I mean, but if we're vibing, it was like a genuine vibe. I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
I don't think that on the podcast though. Like, I don't think I could catch a vibe like that, like just being on the podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like in the podcast we are in work mode, so there's no way for like to.
I feel like it would happen either before the podcast started or after the like it would have been felt
Okay.
if there was something there.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because I like if we had a female guest, like I'm gonna approach you like professional. I'm not gonna try and get at you by any means. But like off camera, like before, like when we're just kind of chopping it up before we're about to set up.
It would have to be after.
After the podcast.
Yeah, it would have to be after, just because, like you said, I do this shit respectfully. You know what I mean? No weirdo shit. If we invite you somewhere, if we invite you to be on our podcast, is because we genuinely want you as a guest.
Right.
Now, we happen, like you said, to vibe off a camera. Maybe that can lead to like, hey, y'all want to go to the club? Y'all want to go out to eat? Now that's already, you done did the podcast already. We made sure you was switch that around. We made sure that you was comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? We made sure that you got through the episode without feeling like, you know, you need to get up and leave or anything like that. Now, whatever you pursue after that, I could, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We all grown ass people here, but never like, you know, when people refer us to the Adam 22, it just kind of throws me off because like never have we ever brought a guest on our show that's like, we're gonna get her on here because she bad as fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you know, no shade to our past guests or future guests. You know, I don't never scout nobody like that. Matter of fact, after the episode that we seen, you know, a lot of people might have thought like, oh, like other podcasts, they typically go for strictly guests that have a following, and we're not really like that. You know what I mean? Of course, if we can have a dope ass guest, somebody that we follow, somebody that got a dope ass following, by all means, we're gonna give the people what they want. But we've done it plenty of times where we have like people that have no following or minimal following, you know, and we've had them on the podcast because what they got to talk about is so fucking dope.
Right. You might want to twist your chain.
You know what I mean? What I got backwards?
Yeah, it was backwards.
Yeah, so you know, I think I'm on that for 2023 season 2. We're gonna give the people these dope ass episodes with special guests, but don't expect every guest to be a celebrity.
Right.
You know
and
what I
don't
mean?
assume that we're going to fuck them after.
Exactly that point. You know what I mean? So, and the reason I wanted to clear that up is because I don't want people getting a misunderstanding of why we did the Patreon. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Patreon is not to do no Adam 22 shit.
It is not for
You know
that.
what I mean? By all means, I mean, shit, you want to pull your titty out and all that crazy shit on camera, you know, we're always here for it, you know, but as far as like, hey, subscribe to my Patreon because you're going to see this or you're going to see us fuck with our guests, like, nah. I want y'all to clearly understand that this Patreon that we're doing is basically just like more and more for our real supporters, the people that feel like that one episode a week just ain't enough. I want to see the behind the scenes. I want to see what y'all were doing before the podcast, after the podcast.
Not only that, but topics that maybe we can't talk about
Topics that we can't
on
talk
this
about.
platform that we'll be able to talk on.
Not only that, but they'll be able to actually access us directly. They'll be able to shoot us questions. We'll
Right.
actually be answering certain questions on Patreon that you won't see on our other platforms. We'll be doing bonus episodes that you won't see on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. You'll see
Right,
strictly
and you know,
on the
check
Patreon.
it out, try it out. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna be putting different content up on there, so don't be afraid to just try it and see. Like, okay, now I see why they got the Patreon. Yes, it's worth it. Or you know what? Nah, I'll just stick to what they already got out. So
Correct. Yeah, and then last but not least, I mean, you know, I've been back on my music shit. You know, we've been doing the podcast for quite some time, and
super excited for that too.
I think that the more that we've been doing the podcast, people have been wondering like, what's up with the music? So I've been back
Right.
on the music mode. Right before the podcast, I was just in the studio. I just released the newest single called "Te Amo Te Odio." You know, on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all of that, which is basically Spanish for "I love you, I hate you." Dope ass song, man. Dope ass song. Definitely something that I enjoyed making. A record that I definitely enjoyed writing, and just to see how the people have been reacting to it, man, it's dope as fuck. So yeah, just stay tuned for a lot of new music that we got on the way, and go stream that new one, man. Te Amo Te Odio now on all digital platforms, and I got a EP that I'm gonna be dropping, so I'm gonna be including a
And
lot
it's
of
gonna
that.
be fire, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be including a lot of that on the podcast though, so don't trip about that, man. Other than that, we want to wrap up this episode because we want to get you guys ready for what's really coming. This was just the internal to let you guys know how we coming and give you guys a little more information. So once again, we're gonna make sure we put the info on here for the Patreon. You tune into that. Shout out Youngsters Clothing for the dope ass drip.
Yes, thank
Um,
you so much. I loved it, and it's so comfortable, ladies. I'm telling you,
Dope as
you will
fuck.
not be
And then
sorry.
shout out to California Capital Bail Bonds. As always, make sure you tap in with them, man. 916-849 bail for whatever bail needs that you got. Other than that, man, it is what it is, man. I'm Baby Gas,
And I'm Mrs. Trap
and
Hours.
you are tuned in to the Same What You Want podcast.